Klokken 10, og det tid for å åpne den norske alpakkaforenings 5. årlige utstilling. Den i år større enn noensinne, med til nesten 100 utstilte dyr. Det vi hadde håpet vi skulle kunne passere milepælen med 100 stilte dyr, men det blir kanskje forhåpentligvis til neste år. Så, som sagt, hjertelig velkommen. Vi har i år en dommer som opprinnelig kommer fra Australia, men som bosatt i Oregon og driver en alpakkafarm der, og har tatt turen fra USA via Sverige til oss for å være med og bedømme kvaliteten på våre dyr. First contestant. For de som ikke har vært med på en alpakka-utstilling før, så det som foregår nå jo at dommeren vurderer dyrene, hvordan de går, hvordan de ter seg i utstillingsringen. Det også en del av kvalitetskriteriene som dommeren går etter. Slik at alle disse dyrene, de nå kvalifisert som
And in first place here, we have the alpaca that has the finest fleece in the class. When I'm judging a grey, I use my armband and I put the samples across both the black and the white contrast so that I can see how fine the light and the dark fibres are. And I can see the difference in the micron between the light and the dark fibres. So the first place female here, you want to bring her out a little? She has got the finest fleece of these 4, and she also has the best amount of uniformity in that fineness of the 4 alpacas. It's very soft. When you open it up, it has a crimp style that is very uniform, and it is across the blanket all the way from the shoulder to the hip. She is 10 months of age, she is well grown, and she is carrying good conformation in her frame. Thank you, congratulations. Second place is not quite so fine as the first, not quite the same degree of uniformity of micron as the first place, but she is a classic grey. She has a very uniform grey colour all the way across the blanket. Conformationally, she's very sound. She's a true to type young Wakaya female. And she is just carrying a better, stronger frame than the third place. Third place, I'd like to see a little more width in her chest, just a little more growth to her frame as she stands here, but she does have a fine fleece that was quite uniform in the micron. She's a true to type young girl, 10 months of age once again, and she is very nicely grown. Thank you. And then in the fourth place, we have a smaller girl. She is 10 months of age as well, so she needs to do some growing up. She needs to fill out in her frame. She was not quite so correct in her front and back legs, just a little close at the knees. So she's going to be good after she gets shorn and gets some sunlight and lots of food, and I'm sure she'll grow up because she has a fleece that was fine, a crimp style that was very well defined and uniform, and she was very bright when I opened it up as well. So congratulations and thank you for showing them. This is the intermediate female Wakaya grey class, and this female is first place. She has a fleece that is fine, and it is uniform in micron. It was uniform across the blanket. she's got good proportion to her frame, but she is a little bit under-conditioned and a little bit narrow in the frame. So for her to grow out a little, she needs a bit more width in her chest and in her hips, especially for breeding. She needs to be able to carry a baby, so she needs a little bit more width across the chest. Hopefully that will happen as she grows up, but she does have a fine fleece that is uniform. Congratulations, thank you for showing her.
Junior hingster som kommer, det vil si at de er 6 til 12 måneder gamle. Og da håper jeg også at dere kan se at dette er hingster. De har noe mer, ja, hva skal man kalle det, pondus. Og en av de tingene som også dommeren vil se på i denne sammenhengen hva slags attitude, altså hvilken holdning disse dyrene har.
So these are male Wakaya Greys, and in first place here we have a very Tudor type young male. He, as you can see, he's covered with fibre all of the way down his legs. He has a lot of staple length, very long staple. He's 11 months of age, and he has a fleece that is finer and more uniform than the alpaca in second place. And also his conformation is much more strong. He has better proportions and balance to his frame. He just needs to go home and practice training a little bit more. However, standing in second place, 11 months old as well, just a little bit close as at the hocks in the back legs and at the knees. He's not quite as well grown or balanced in his frame as the first place, but he does have a fleece that also has very good staple length, and it was carrying good density. Congratulations, thank you for showing them.